Agriculture is the backbone of Kenya's economy, but the country has been facing severe food insecurity problems depicted by the over 10 million people having no access to food in the right amounts and quality. The current food insecurity problems are attributed to several factors, including the frequent droughts in most parts of the country, high cost of domestic food production due to high cost of inputs, especially fertilizer.
Kenya is a water scarce country, and if it is already a water scarce country and we do nothing about it in terms of investment in conservation of these water towers, we'll have a problem in this country.
A 2007 economic review of agriculture indicated that 51% of Kenyans are food insecure. With a mere 10% of our total land area being arable land, focus is shifting to alternative forms of farming to supplement income and utilize the available land. In this film, we see how innovative farming techniques help take the pressure off natural resources and conserve Kenya's water towers.
Yeah, my name is Simon Tongoyo. I'm a farmer and I'm a livestock keeper also. Initially, I was not a farmer. I never tried cultivation before, and initially we were purely livestock keepers. Farming became another alternative after realizing the drought are becoming persistent. Livestock are dying every dry season, and that is how we began farming.
By the year 2050, global food production must increase by 70% in order to sustain a bursting population.
The only source of water we have at Majimoto location is Majimoto hot spring. But the moment you pump that water to go to the farthest end of Majimoto Group Ranch, if you get someone who doesn't have any employment at the moment, if you get water from the source right to their homes, and they have enough land, like 50 acres, I think they will be doing farming enough, and that will secure the food security in our location.
At the agency, our mandate is basically to sustainably manage water towers through coordination of conservation efforts, but also looking at the socio-economic development of the people who live around the water towers. Our specific area is to look at the community livelihood support. We partner with communities, for example, in capacity building, introducing smart and responsible ways of interacting with the environment, but at the same time benefiting from livelihoods.
It has become increasingly important to properly utilize the resources available, such as water, to satisfy the communities around these areas.
I see the potential of supplying tomatoes and supplying onions. We can supply to all over the country because we have very potential. What we don't have is only water. If we get any well-wishers, if they pump and utilize the solar system will pump from the source to the hill, and then from the hill we put on the top of the hill we put a very big dam there. Then putting that big dam will pump from the force to far end of Majimoto Group Ranch, and it only need around 3 pumps, and all people will be getting water closely to their home.
Aquaculture plays an important role in national fish supply, which has rapidly grown in Kenya over the last decade.
In the 1970s, the lake had over 200 species. Right now, they are countable. A number of factors contributed to this kind of decline: overfishing, pollution, environmental degradation. One of them is catfish. It was also determined that what was lacking for the farmers to continue with the fisheries program is that there were problems of quality fingerling supply. Now it became necessary, therefore, that fingerling production centers be set up. Since Lake Basin started the fisheries program, we have been able to revive the species.
Kenya's Vision 2030, together with other policy frameworks, recognizes aquaculture as a source of food security, poverty reduction, and employment creation. Aquaculture and the practice of cage culture continues to actualize their aspirations embodied in Blue Economy by breeding and restocking of commercially indigenous species and live fish markets.
So Lake Basin has been able to provide rejuvenated production of catfish from the wild. Now we artificially breed it and give it out to fish farmers who now farm them. Now you can do this in small tanks, in large tanks, depending on your level of investment.
Kenya has become the 4th major producer of cultured fish in Africa. The current fish production from cages in Lake Victoria is estimated at 3,180 tons per year, valued at 955.4 million Kenyan shillings. These fish are largely consumed in Kenya and across East Africa. Cage culture in Lake Victoria offers over 500 jobs directly and at least 4,000 jobs indirectly in Kenya's rural and urban settings, making its socio-economic impact appreciable. With the cost of purchasing one fish cage at $163 and holding at least 1,000 fish and a cost of production of $1,263, upon harvest, this one cage will produce fish stock valued at $1,800.
The program has been embraced by the farming community and it's still going up.
Investing in these areas not only ensures food security, but provides much-needed jobs to women and youth.
In the next 10 years, 5 years to 10 years, the community around the lake the rate of poverty within this region will decrease at a very high rate. We'll have people who are independent, we'll have people who are relying on other livelihoods.
Matters conservation are matters touching on your own life. Matters protection, rehabilitation of your water towers, I would say are matters which are personal moving forward. But if you believe in sustainable livelihood of the young generation, born and unborn, we've got to take these matters seriously and close to our hearts.